Welcome to episode 3 of InfoCheck in partnership with Pen Plus Bytes. As Côte d'Ivoire votes, we examine how false information shapes public trust. And together with me to discuss this is Abdourahmane Cissé, of the Convention of Civil Society Groups in Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah, thank you.
So starting off, Côte d'Ivoire is voting. How do you assess the vote so far?
Okay, so it is very difficult actually to say that how the situation, and I think that the situation is very quiet. And when the office of the vote open at 8 a.m. and after 8 p.m. So I think that there are no many people. I think that it is the context. So the many people are afraid. I think so. But in the afternoon, so we see that there are many people go to vote.
So it means confidence came back when people went out to vote and discovered that the worst did not happen. To a larger extent, there was really not much violence. So more people felt more confidence to start coming out to vote. Do you think information has been a key part of making people afraid? For example, the information people are spreading on social media about possible violence, about the worst will happen, about there may be war. You think those kind of information played a part in making people to say, no, I'm not going here to vote?
Yeah, so your question is very interesting. So the case of Côte d'Ivoire is very specific, I think so. You know that there are many young men, they use social media with the impact negatively for the impact of the mentality of the people in the context of the fear. And the people think that the country is burning.
Yeah, there's going to be violence.
Yeah, violence, exactly, violence. So this context, it is very hard for us.
And these young people, do you think they act alone, or is there a network or a party or a group supporting them to act, or they just act on their own?
Yeah, I say that the context of Côte d'Ivoire is very specific because the young men who use the social media belong to many political parties. Many young men live in Europe and produce the message, the fake news, many fake news on the social media. You see? And the situation that we live recently is come from this moment. But you see that the situation is very bad, and the young men produce many fake news. So this message, you know, that breaks the national unity, breaks the peace, and the context is very confused. And the people say that what's happened. You understand? And this situation allowed that the people afraid, so the situation of Côte d'Ivoire is very specific. You know that the authorities take the law against the fake news. So I think that it is a good decision for the authorities.
So you said something very interesting, the influence from foreign, they may be Ivorians, but staying outside Côte d'Ivoire, influencing the country, the politics through disinformation. It takes me to the Pain Plus Byte Index report, which also talked about foreign influenced disinformation in Africa. And what exactly can civil society do to combat this?
There is three aspects. The first aspect is information. The second aspect is education. And the third aspect is communication. Information, education, communication is very important to educate the people, to know that who is the objective information and not objective information. The not objective information are the fake news. You understand? If the people is educated, so it is very important. It is very difficult for the people that the fake news impacts the life of the people. It's very, very hard. You understand? So the important things is to educate the people to know that. But in this context, it is not the case. You understand?
Now, how much disinformation have you seen online during the election in Côte d'Ivoire, and what type of disinformation?
Disinformation, firstly, they say that the president, so it is not possible for him to be a candidate.
This was during this election period.
This election period. And secondly, they say that others candidates, it is the right for them to be candidates. You understand? And the third thing, they say that insurrection.
Yes, uprising.
Uprising, thank you. Yeah. The kind of uprising, if you want. They say that they were working. But they say that it is a kind of uprising. So they sing main message that to create a context of war or civil war, a kind of civil war. And they take the ethnic, you understand, the ethnic and religion. Yes, the message, yes, exactly. The ethnic, ethnic and religion, to put together. So in communication, you say that when you want to communicate, you want to attain an objective. Communicate is to attain an objective. What are the objectives when they produce these messages? So the ones to like, yes, exactly, to like, to see the confused situation. There is no election. Yes, no election.
And do you see this disinformation succeeding? You talked about them bringing up ethnic sentiment,
yes,
religious sentiment. Do you think the Ivorian society of today will allow those sentiments to succeed?
So, Ivory Coast, if you want to say that Côte d'Ivoire is a great country, there are many parts, northern part, eastern part. You understand? So we know that many situations it's the south part and the western part. So all the people don't impact. No. The eastern part, no. Northern part, no. You understand? It's very important. It is the western part and western part and south part.
And why is this the case?
Well, the case is very important. So you know that a candidate comes from the western part. You understand? The Western part. And it's very important when you see, when you say that my late is, you said that, okay, I know that where I'm from, where you come from, for example. So where you come from, so I know that you support these candidates. So it is not good to think like that. It is not good at all. But many people, say, no, say they do not. North. You understand? They are Muslims, they do not. No, it is very dangerous where the people do impact. You understand?
Yeah. So we have disinformation backed up by ethnicity, using religious sentiment. How can Côte d'Ivoire overcome this?
So, it is not possible to build a country with the fake news. It is not possible to build a country with the disinformation. It is not possible. When you want to build a dynamic country, a dynamic nation in philosophy, they say that the nation is a conscientious unity. It is the philosophy definition. You understand? So it is not important to say that I come from the north, I come from the western part. No. It is not good. When you want to build a nation, but the fake news against the purpose of nation, a great nation, is very dangerous. They are not journalists. When you run there is the step by step, and the journalists know that's how to work. So you verify the information. And so it's very important that how do the treatment of the information. You understand? So it's very important. So in Côte d'Ivoire, I think it's very important that the civil society play an important role, important part, to sensitize the population to know that the way to choose and to build a great nation is to produce the good information, to produce information who allow the people and to know that the way that they choose.
And I think we'll end on that note. To build a great nation is to produce the right information.
Yes, the right information, exactly.